Five Borough Wrestling fans, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Standing Tall was a great show from the St. Finbarr's School in Bensonhurst, Bath Beach, Brooklyn. I'm wondering if that's going to be the new home of Five Borough Wrestling from now on. The show began with PJ Stackpole, the GM, general manager of Five Borough Wrestling, in the ring, announcing to the crowd about a recent newspaper article about FBW being in a newspaper. I can't remember which one. And he introduced the tag team champions, Flawless and Lawless, Rex Lawless and Flawless Blake Morris, in the ring for the Open Invitational. And out came Team España, Jose and Jose B. And maybe not even 5 seconds after they came through the curtain, they're attacked by Crusade for Change members, TJ Marconi and Stockade, who are about to come to the ring. And Stackpole saying, "No, you're not doing it. You're not taking the match. Get to the back." But Blake Morris took the microphone and said, "We will do the match." And the match was on right then and there, which saw Stockade and TJ Marconi defeat Flawless and Lawless to become the new FBW Tag Team Champions. Up next was singles action, as we saw Rude Boy Riley defeat the Greek God Papa Don. Then it was time for a triple threat match, as the Rogue Anthony Gangone from the Crusade for Change defeated Pepper Parks and Caleb Connolly to retain the House of Glory Elite Championship. Then in tag team action, we saw Milk Chocolate, Brandon Watts, and Randy Summers defeat Massage Envy, Dorian Graves, and VSK, or whatever he's going by now. Up next, it was time for the heavyweight championship to be decided, as Too Cocky Kevin Matthews challenged Prince of Queens Brian Myers in a good matchup, in which the Prince of Queens Brian Myers defeated Too Cocky Kevin Matthews to retain the heavyweight championship. It was that moment they had gone to intermission, and then it was time for the Standing Tall Rumble, where the winner would get a guaranteed shot at the heavyweight championship within the next calendar year. I know, well, I'm probably messed up a lot when I say this, but I know Crusade for Change's Darius Carter was number 1. Otto Von Knox was number 2, and Darius made short work of Von Knox. Then number 3 was Chris Romano, and he had a little better luck, but unfortunately he was disposed of as well. I know number 4 was Danny Moff. Number 5 was that King Tut reject, Prince Akhenaten, and Moff basically showed him the exit. But other participants in this matchup were Stockade, TJ Marconi, Anthony Gangone, Rude Boy Riley, Milk Chocolate, Massage Envy, Bulldozer Matt Tremont, Cliff Compton, formerly known as Domino, Juba, Sunny Kiss, Absolute Alvin, Ultimo Maya, Matt Stryker, Bam Sullivan, CPA, Maxwell Jacob Feinstein, Brooke Danielle, Logan Black, I probably missed some participants along the way, but well, actually, wait, what am I saying? Man of Steel Mike Verna. Surprisingly, number 30 turned out to be Talon, who had not been seen in FBW since A Nightmare on Avenue N back in November. It came down to Talon and Anthony Gangone at the end, and it appeared that Talon had won, but as Gangone went over the top rope, hit the floor, only 1 foot of Gangone's touched the floor, and Gangone eventually wound up winning, and the rest of the Crusade for Change came out to celebrate the win. And Anthony Gangone now has a guaranteed shot at the FBW Heavyweight Championship at any time he wants in the next 12 months. All right, it was great seeing Mama Diane McNicholas before she, I don't know if she went back to work or she went home at that point when I arrived. Great seeing Mike McNicholas, Melissa, Nicole, Hyro, Christian, Jeff. Hadn't seen him at a show in a while. Let's see. William Fiora, Nicholas Infante. Daniel Murphy. We have a few memorable quotes. Where did you get that curly hair? An elderly woman that was sitting behind me before the show began. Hey, aren't you Robert Lottie? Kevin Matthews, when he noticed me as Brian Myers was entering the ring for the match, for the championship matchup. You went from Adrenaline Express to this? Jeff, referring to VSK. I guess Jeff not a big fan of masseuses. Or whatever, massage therapists and such. I don't. Here's a Five Bro Wrestling. This may sound like an odd question, but why is it that a recorded bell is being used to start the matches? I remember. I mean, I've been to a show where there was no bell at all, and they used one particular show. They used like a pot or a pan. Only in indie wrestling, I suppose. I think Five Borough Wrestling needs maybe have a few more tag teams. I mean, sure, Stocky and TJ Marconi, the new champions, but I'm sure somewhere along the way, Flawless and Lawless will want a rematch, and Milk Chocolate are regulars there. Hopefully, Massage Envy will be back, but why not bring in Private Party, Marken and Isaiah Kennedy, bring back EYFBO, bring back Team Tremendous, the Dub Boys, the Beaver Boys. I mean, they come back at the anniversary show as heels. They lose to the Young Bucks at Boiling Point. They haven't been seen FBW since. Let's see. Who else? Other tag teams I can think of. Oh, yeah, the Hounds of Hatred. Boo and Bam Sullivan. Oh. The Gordon brothers from FSW. Well, I don't know who else I could think of right now. Well, Five Borough Wrestling returns to St. Finn Bars in Brooklyn, New York on Friday night, April 29th. Damn, that's a long time to wait. 2 months and change. And, I mean, okay. Some matches I'd like to see. I'd like to see the new tag team champions, Stockade and TJ Marconi, defend the tag belts against Flawless and Lawless, the former champions. Like to see That's the only match I can think of right now. My goodness. Drat. I don't know. It was kind of odd not having Christian sit by us for this very show. Oh, man. Wow, I can't believe we only had 6 matches for this show. A lot of time was set aside for that Standing Tall Rumble, and I'm wondering if there was a certain deadline to get out of the building and such. But, yeah, hopefully Five Borough Wrestling, they'll come back with really strong April 29th since they've got all this time to assess everything, I suppose. So, that will do it from here.